So now I think we're going to open up the floor to some people who had a few words they wanted to say. And actually, I think we're bringing Mike back up. Hippie, apparently, is what he's known as. I'd love to know why. Yeah, I guess. Because with that long hair and the poncho and the fringes. I don't know. It's the odor. Okay.
Do you really want to know how Hippie came about? Ask that dickhead right there in the glasses. All right, it was a mixtape he made for me called Beats for the Hypocritical Homeboy, which got shortened to Hippie Homo. And then I said, can you drop the homo part, maybe? And so I became Hippie, So I have a short little vignette or whatever the fuck you want to call it. For this first part, when I say this, I want you guys to say it back to me. So, fuck mortality. Fuck cancer. And fuck Harrison Ford. Asshole. How does the saying go? Can I introduce you to Robert Engen, the biggest smartass that has ever encountered my life? He does not follow rules. Jamie, get him in order. You're here now. Get him in order. Jesus Christ. Can I continue, Robert, please? Are you sure? All right. How does the saying go? You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. That's not entirely true. I feel like I am one of the most fortunate people in this room. Johnny can attest to that because he's now part of the family. I can also attest to this by events that happened almost 40 years ago. I met Britton. He became my best friend. Shortly thereafter, I was introduced to Blaine and Monkey, and I have never seen a bond within a family as strong as theirs. They extended that bond to me without asking, without question. They've all protected and loved me like I was one of their own, which I can say without uncertainty that I am. Blaine was one of the rarest of humans. He was he was every positive cliche you could ever think of. He did light up a room with his presence, both literally and figuratively. Seriously. He treated you like you were the only person in the room, like you were the only one that mattered during any conversation, no matter how trivial. He was selfless, unflinching, the dictionary definition of the word love. He was one of the few reasons I have any faith left in humanity, because he was love in its purest and simplest form. Two things I'll never forget about Blaine, and there's a lot of stories that I have about Blaine. Seriously. Wait, what? I missed that. He was there for me on the scariest day of my life. I was moving to Texas without knowing, but about 4 people in the entire state. I told him I was leaving. His first words were, road trip! Road trip! He made it clear he was coming with me to make sure I made it there in one piece. I knew then that I would be all right. He was also there for me on the greatest day of my life, the day I married my wife, Brittany. That's tomorrow, by the way. So, Is it after midnight? Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Should I go back to fuck Harrison Ford? No. If you don't know that story, come talk to me. I'll tell you about it. So, basically, 80% of the room knows that story, so you can ask anybody. Anyway, okay. He gleefully, and I mean that, gleefully, because if there was ever a word to describe Blaine, it was glee, fully, accepted the role of officiating. And motherfuck did he officiate. He created the funniest, most heartwarming, sincere vows. It was a marvelous day, and I owe it all to him. What I am having issue with is the finality of it. No more hugs. No more, dude! No more, that's fucking bullshit, man! And no more, I love you, brother. There is a black hole-sized void in my world. I'll forever love you, and I'll forever miss you, brother. And you are my brother.
Okay, I'm holding it together.